I'm Jim VandeHei. I'm the CEO, co-founder of Axios, and I want to thank PepsiCo for making that conversation possible, this event possible, this discussion possible, and I'm honored to have the chairman and CEO of PepsiCo, Ramon Laguarta. Come on up. We know they all came for us, right?
I was naive to think that you guys were coming for us. Now and then I saw Matt Damon and say, well, there's a better crowd here.
So you have framed PepsiCo as faster, stronger, better? Better than what? Better than who?
Ooh. Now, listen, I think they're all interconnected. Faster, stronger, and better. We want to be a best-in-class and a very admired company. And for that, we need to be growing faster than everybody else. But we need to do it with the quality of growth. And that's where the better come into place. So a better means that, our business model is growth, but we want to make sure that as we grow, we don't deplete the resources that we need for the future. And so it's really a long-term strategy is how we make PepsiCo resilient and faster growing for the long term. We need to protect agriculture. You guys probably know we're a big beverage company, but we're even a bigger food company, right? So for us, agriculture is critical. We source 50 crops from many parts of the world. And if we don't make agriculture resilient, if we don't protect the health of the soil, if we don't protect the water in the watersheds where we operate, we have a problem long term. So that's why better than the past, and hopefully better in the future as well.
And when I think of food, I don't typically think of an industry that's getting disrupted, but you were making the point that it is, that even in the last 6 months, you've had a big shift in terms of people caring a lot more about what's in their food, and then you have to instantly adapt to that.
Yeah, I think there's probably not a better time to be in the food industry because we're having tremendous fun transforming our companies. And we're transforming our companies from the portfolio point of view, as you were saying, trying to follow the consumer fast and ahead of the consumer if we can, and that's innovation, and we're innovating in a lot of areas that, is functionality, is permissibility. It is indulgent, it is better experiences, but it's also following the consumer away from home. The consumer is eating more and more away from home, and our retail business is great, but we're growing away from home 3 or 4 times faster, so that's critical. It is very exciting also in our industry how we're adopting technology, and that's another massive disruption that we as a company are saying, wow, technology applied to agriculture. So AI in agriculture and how we make the farmers more intelligent, more knowledgeable of the resources they use, and more productive. Also, technology to make better jobs in our company, right? So if you think about our company, we have 300,000 people. If we enable these associates of ours to make better decisions, imagine only 4 better decisions per day. That's 1 million better decisions per day. Okay, so imagine our company, how faster we can grow, how better we can be, how much we can empower people, feel more satisfied with the information and decisions they make. So technology adoption and making sure that we adopt technology fast, we deploy them with good use cases that are ROI positive, but also empower our people, are critical, and that's where we spend, and I see some of my colleagues here in the management team, that's where we spend our time.
How do you do that? Like, I think we have 500 people-ish at Axios. It's hard enough to move 500. You have 300,000. That's like moving a city.
It is moving a city, a delegated city, like all over the world. I think when it comes to technology and data, I must say 5 years ago, we didn't think of technology and data as strategically as we do today. We didn't think that we would be competing on data and technology the way we are. So we started investing 5 years ago in data foundation and making sure we're moving to the cloud, that we have the right system, the right infrastructure, we train our people, and now we're ready to deploy technology. We do it in a very centralized way. We cannot waste resources by everybody trying to innovate in different parts of the company. So we test in many different parts of the company, but we're doing with a central brain. Once those business cases are tangible, and we know that as we scale, we make more money, we scale globally. So that's the way we're managing technology. We're building a network of partnerships that are critical. We cannot do this alone. So people like hyperscalers or people are helping us create, like we announced now in a couple of weeks ago, a partnership with NVIDIA and Siemens around building digital twins across all our plants around the world. We have over 1,000 plants. So how do we build digital twins that help us use less resources, be more productive, ensure that we maintain our lines ahead of time? So those are big investments that we're making. So we are a farming company, a brand company, innovation company, a technology company, all in one. And at the center of all this is our people. As you said, 300,000 people that we cannot manage, we cannot hold their hand. But if they're engaged, if they're committed, if they know where we're going, they make this company incredible, and that's what we do.
In thinking about this event and sustainability, I came over today with Alex Taylor from our company, from our parent company at Cox, and we're talking about how Davos used to be all about sustainability, and it seems to have shrunk as a topic that people talk about. You think about it a lot. Like, how do you think about the topic? Why do you, as a company, care about it, and how do you put that into motion?
Yeah, I think for us, sustainability is not a choice. It is a must-do, because we're running the company for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and if we want PepsiCo to be a highly successful company, high growth, working as we are in so many countries around the world, we need to protect nature. We need to make sure that we use resources in a way that they're regenerative. So, we help regenerative agriculture, we help with the water, we help with circularity in plastics. There's a lot of opportunities we can do. And the way we think about it is not only about us being first movers, but us being leaders of the ecosystem as well. We have so much scale. We're a $100 billion company operating in basically every country around the world. We have a lot of power to take our suppliers with us, to take our customers with us, create ecosystems of knowledge, ecosystem of action that really can make change at scale. And that's what we are very passionate for. This not only we make the company stronger, but also makes our people more engaged, our people more willing to join PepsiCo and stay with PepsiCo and have a career in our company, which is critical for the future.
And as you think about the next 5 years, especially for folks watching this, people in the room, how does our world in terms of food, how's it different 5 years from now than it is now? Because you're always trying to get ahead of it to make sure you're meeting the consumer.
I think consumers will, and they are already, much more knowledgeable about food. They are more interested in food. There's more information at their disposal. So they're making better decisions, which means that they're holding companies like ours more accountable to what is the food in the products. And that's something that obviously incentivizes our R&D, makes our marketing teams work and capture the opportunities for growth that exist in front of us, whether it is fiber, whether it is better hydration, whether it is better protein, more indulgent experiences, because not only about health, they are asking us to have more indulgent experiences. And we have, I don't know if you guys have heard, a concept, Drips by Pepsi in the US, where we have use our brands and then we create, we add experiences or products on top, and that creates a very unique experience for consumers. So whether it is indulgence or higher experience, where it is more permissibility, where it is functionality, consumers are going to hold us accountable to a better food system, and that's what I think makes our job so exciting at this point.
We like to wrap with one fun thing. You're a self-described junkie, sports junkie.
I used
Who's
to be.
your team? What's your sport? Who's your team?
I used to be a sports. Now I'm kind of more of a walker than. But no, listen. I'm very passionate about football. I have a special passion for a team that has a very special business model, which is growing players from the local, how you call it, farming teams. And I think that's a model that I also think about PepsiCo, that we grow our talent from the base. We help them become better. We give them chances, and they grow. So that's my team is Barcelona. I don't know if you guys follow me. So I'm a Barcelona native and a Barcelona fan. And I think there's something between sports and business that I really like to draw analogies, and it's fun. And then when you can play sports, it's fun. When you can learn from sports, it's also fun.
Ramon, thank you for the conversation. Thank you, PepsiCo, for making this possible, and congratulations.
Thank you, guys.